Well, good morning people. How are you all diddling? It's a very windy day today. Yep, very windy day today, and it's going to be a wet one. And I've got to go to York because it's hospital day. And I'm testing out this new screen, which I have to say at low speeds does seem to be doing its job, apart from the fact that the side winds are far stronger than any headwind. So I'm still getting the buffeting and wind noise under my chin. That's probably just designer helmet, because it does pretty rude. I need to go get some petrol before I do anything else. Before I get petrol I need to get some cash, which is a bit of a pain here at Morrison's because there isn't a cash point at the garage. You've got to go up to the supermarket to get your cash and back down again to get your petrol. Rather windy. Number 4 please. Tail off, thank you. Tail off, thank you. Alright, that's cash done, petrol done. Now to get onto the wind tunnel, that is the A64. No, still getting me on, right on peak. Sit back a bit or crouch down a bit, I'm alright. Pretty disappointed so far. I'm not expecting to be in this cocoon of calmness. It's hard to tell about wind noise really because buffeting, because I'm doing 57, 58 and I'm getting battered with side winds, so I suppose these are not ideal conditions to test it when side winds way stronger and more powerful than headwinds. Wanker. Yeah, if I crouch down a bit, still just catches top of my head, but it's a lot better. Yeah, it's alright riding fronts down and slightly back, just doesn't make for a very comfortable ride. I know this is only a cheap helmet and it's prone to terrible wind noise and everything anyway. I suppose if I were wearing a Shark, which is a bloody good helmet, probably hardly have any buffeting or wind noise. That's pretty terrible, is that buffeting just wasn't pleasant at all. Well, according to Mr. Clock, it's 9 o'clock. I said I wanted to be here with half an hour to spare. Thai restaurant called the Monkey and the Dog. Now, Monkey and the Dog, the Monkey and the Dog, is that referring to some form of icon, belief, or is it indeed referring to the type of food? Well, here I am, so speak to you in a bit, folks. Right, pleasure meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored. Right, catch you later, mate. Well, hello again, people. How are you all diddling? Well, had my mole examined. They didn't cut a bit off to send it for testing. They cut it all off. Yes, they said, right, well, we can do it now and give you a local anaesthetic. And the mole was about, well, the growth, about 8mm in diameter. So they said, right, we'll cut it off, but we've got to cut the 8mm plus an additional 5mm all the way around it, and plus, because I can't stitch a circle together, they had to cut an additional 4mm to the top and to the bottom to make it into a big oval where they could pull it together and stitch it. So I got a huge hole in my leg. I mean, it's all sewn up now and stitched. I've got to keep off it for a couple of weeks because it's pulled very tight, because of the size of the hole they had to cut out. It's pulled very tight, so I've got to limit anything I do to just essentials. A little bit concerned about me riding home because it's my left leg and it's my gear leg. But it says, you know, take it easy, try not to overstretch it. Yeah, I can't feel anything at the moment because I've still got local anaesthetic in my shins. But they have says that once that wears off, I'm definitely going to need painkillers. Because it's a rather deep hole as well. Because underneath the mole there was a fair bit of mass. Yeah, so anyway, lovely woman who did surgery. Yeah, wanted to know if I wanted to go and film a murder mystery event in Knaresborough this weekend. But then she says, well, no, you got to keep up with your leg, and so you can't. But she says she does quite a few of them, and it's all in aid of Doctors Without Borders. She says it's in aid of that. Taken my card, and she says as soon as she knows that my leg's healed, she'll get in touch for any future events that they're doing. It's all for charity, like, so, you know. Yeah, I have to leave dressing on for 48 hours, and then go get the external stitches taken out after 14 days, maybe 16 days, because it is rather tight and they don't want it popping open. So I'm currently trying to ride my bike without using my shin muscle. It's gearing up and down, it's not that easy. Yeah, so 14-16 days for external stitches. Internal ones I had, I think she's 9 of them done, put in. They should dissolve in about 4 to 6 months apparently. And if there is out wrong with the thing they've just cut out, well, get in touch and let me know. If they were not wrong with it, well, get in touch and let me know. So it's 2 or 4 weeks before I'll air out like, but oh, Mr. Ball is no more. Starting to rain. Well, spit. I think I've done well to miss it so far. I do want to get home before this anaesthetic wears off though. Come on, either overtake it or drop fucking back. Some serious gusts. Well, not far from home now. According to Mr. Clock, it's 11:15. Definitely time for something to eat. I think I can feel a little bit of a twinge on my shin. Just ever so slight. Oh yeah. Feel a little bit where they sliced me now. Need to readjust this gel seat pad as well, it's getting a bit uncomfortable. Right, that's my hospital day done, so thanks for joining me. Hope it hasn't been too boring for you. But anyway, so ride safe people, be strong, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.